Hello everyone, I'm Greycloak, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 106 of Factorio with the C-Block mod, where we now have some stivol... Stereotype? Is that what it's called? I don't remember. Stereotype chunks now that we can make into silver. And I just want to know why this is not running faster. Because of stone. Because these inserters are not configured correctly, they need to output stone and not stereotype. I'm not sure why I made that mistake, but let's fix it. Let's just run all the way and fix it at the bottom afterwards. Oh, it's correct down here. I'm not sure what that was about, but yeah, you make stupid mistakes all the time. So that should give us 1.5 belts of chunks. And we need to process those. And I think we can just reuse the same processing as we had for Duolite. Let's just check the numbers to be sure. So we have 16 of the ore sorters, but I guess we just rounded that up from 15. 1, 2, 5. Add 1 to 10 for the other stuff. But that was just a mistake, it seems. Really? Or am I missing something? Have a half belt of aluminium ore. Wait, this is not correct. This is where we smelt the aluminium. This was for zinc. Nickel or something. Zinc, yeah. And it makes brass, okay. Let's ignore that part. This is what we actually want. And for the silver, we don't really need a lot of stuff. Is that correct? Just smelt, smelt again, and then cast. I wonder if this could have been done in a simpler way, but I don't think so. I seem to remember we always need the alumina first. But we should really only need this part, and even without the carbon. Well, let's redesign that then. We also get something else from this. I don't remember what it is. It is tin that we can just push somewhere else, I guess. And we get copper and iron as well. And we will just push those into other setups as well, I guess. We have tin ore here, we might as well just take priority over that. The iron can be pushed into this other line for the steel if we want to. We already, I think, have a full build of copper coming from this. No, only half a belt, but this gives us a full belt, so those don't really mix. Not into one belt at least. That's just ingots. Is this the only copper plate production we have? We appear to want some down here. We could just make a copper plate production area out of this. It won't necessarily meet all of our demands, but we can always just add more copper production later directly. We get 15 slag. We did that here as well. So that part we can reuse. this one. Is anything more wrong with this? I don't think so, other than just the recipes, of course. So let's reuse that. Are we going to do that up here? I guess so. I also want it to line up with this. I'm just gonna turn off my robots and see if I can get a correct alignment here. That should do it. Good. Oops, I think I right-clicked that. Okay, and we should just get our chunks into these 4 belts then. Here we got the belts balanced by actually balancing out our 3 half belts of Givolite, but down here we put all 3 half belts into one side. So I guess we need to balance the output. Or we don't actually need to, we can just put it in however we want. Because half of this setup is able to handle half of this output, obviously. So yeah, let's just not use the bottom part, I guess. At least not very much, not fully utilized. And the top part won't be fully utilized either then, because if we just get a little bit to the bottom, then we won't have the full utilization on top. We didn't need that there, my bad. We need machines, crushers, sorters, warehouse, liquefier it looks like. Crushers, sorters. We need more sorters. Maybe more crushers. Do we have liquefiers? Tier 2. Yes, I think we only need 2 of those. Maybe more water. No, we still have 10. I don't have a warehouse lying around, I don't think. So I need to get that. We have loaders. Maybe we should just produce some more of those. Seem to be lacking inserters as well. But I think we have more of those in the chests. Otherwise, this all looks good. Let's go grab... First of all, let's see if we have some inserters here. It actually seems like we have used them all, so we should grab more of those, and we should grab some warehouses. Can we put this in anywhere? Just curious about this copper stuff, but yeah, that is already being used by the aluminium. This is where we actually want the plate. Or I'm making the plate at least at the moment. Which is the old combined setup. Let's just get rid of that there. This all needs to go at some point, but I'm too lazy to do anything about it. We do not have any inserters here. We do have a warehouse. And honestly, I only really need the one warehouse, but maybe we should just grab more anyway. Also, we have been talking about construction robots. We can already make those. But they require transistors and advanced circuit substrate and stuff. So let's just wait. Do we get roboports from any of the researches we have done? I don't think so. So we probably need this. To get roboport 1, sure. I was talking about those. Maybe more nanobots. And where would warehouses be? Up here. Let's just grab a stack or something like that so we have enough for a while. Not more than one stack though. Okay, that should allow us to finish the setup unless we need more smelting. We have no 21 blast furnace good, induction furnace good, casting machines good. Okay. Do we have enough built? Probably, but let's just bring more anyway. Port's done. What else can we think of here? Stack inserters? I don't really need those at the moment. Maybe just advanced smelting of stuff. We could research all of this. We need cement at some point in the near future, so let's do that. Sure. What did we want to do with our iron? Was that just going into the steel production? I think so. Let's take these, well, 2 belts to begin with, but it will be 3. Let's just conform to these belt restrictions. We are just transferring stuff here. Sure. This belt should go directly into the top. Something like that. I think that is off by 1 tile. Let's just move that. It doesn't really make a difference, but still I'm doing it. And this one should be split in half. For later when it is a full belt. Of course it is only half now, but that's fine. And this one will at some point go in there. And also here we have apparently made the same mistake. If it is a mistake at least. Oh yeah, we have an extra tile here for more build if we need it. So it was a mistake. We need to update all of these for what? I guess just this. Yes. And we need power. Is that the only thing we need? Probably need to fix the filters on these, but we can do that in a bit. Let's just bring power to begin with. Good. I'm just gonna ignore research for a little bit. Now we are working. Good. And we have tin and silver we need to take care of. Let's do tin on top and silver down. And we are just bringing those out. We do need to get the fuel down, which is a little bit uglier, but oh well. And I guess, are we also just shifting the the tin up to the tin plate production? Maybe. We could also put it into tin ingot production, but we want to remake that at some point. So maybe we do a new tin ingot production. Everything above this we don't really want to put too much work into. Well, there's the glass. I don't really know if we have a better plan for that. But yeah. Maybe we just do tin again down here. What is the other product we're making at the tin chunk thing? We are getting some silicon, it looks like. And we're just using that for glass at the moment. So not really necessary. So we can just shut all of this off as long as we get these ingots from somewhere else. Like a new setup right down here. Let's do that. So new setup, and new setup. This needs to go. But let's put it on top so it is easier to get out. Good. And how to get it past all of this? Probably should have left some more space, but we can just utilize the space out here. For now, at least. Right here. Not sure if that is exactly where we want it. Especially if we need 3 new setups here, we could have just pushed those upwards. But we're getting this out this way in any case, I think. Good. Whoops. Dang it, stop it. So this will be iron. And we want it to go up here somehow. We could just roll it past all of this, maybe. There's no real reason, or no real way to get it in here though. We could just... No, we couldn't even do that. What to do? Could just move it further up to this. We can at least get it in here. And that's iron plate. That should be utilized quite a lot. Let's do that for now at least. I don't want to do a new setup for this. Or do I? Maybe we just do a new setup and make more plate. Let's actually just do that. It's not a full build, but... And yeah, that fact is actually what is annoying me, I think. We just continue doing this. Let's focus on our silver production. Oh, we needed to go in. Right here, I think. And we're just gonna do this the lazy way. Input priority from the left. Good. That should take care of that part. Fuel is coming. So, copper. Let's push that up quite a bit. But do we know what we need? A full belt is 2 to 4 to 10. We should just be able to steal this, right? Wait, a full belt of ore only becomes... No, it becomes a full belt. So do we actually have more ore here than full belt? I don't think so. Half a belt becomes one belt. It's just that these seem to be more than half belts, but oh well. This should all work if we split the belt into two. And I think that's fine. And let's not build anything left just yet. Let's just plan. I don't think we can have it in here, right? Because we're using too much space for that. Yes. So maybe something out here. That's copper. How about tin? Is that made in the same way? Apparently so. Maybe we should also push these out further. But let's not worry about that right now. So this is tin. Then what about silver? 1 to 2 to 5. So half of this setup. Of course, we are only making half the belt. We could just make the full setup here and then later be able to input half a belt more if we need it. Let's do that. At least for now. So is this where we want everything? I mean, we are gonna reserve 3 more resource production rows down here. So we have quite a bit of space. I think this would just be a little bit prettier if we just moved it down to around here. And yeah, we are just leaving some space in here in case we need to transfer ores. This should be a full belt of copper. Let's put that in there and let's actually just build this. Are these tier 1 machines or tier 2? No, it is tier 2. And that is what the recipes say, right? Also for this whole one? Yes, good. We do need more machines, of course, but that's fine. We also need the fuel to come down here. Are you gonna shoot at this? No. I don't think so. Okay. Tin goes in here. And I think we only have half a belt here. And we planned it for a full belt, I believe. Yeah, this should be the same. So for this as well, we can also import half a belt if we want to. Then we had the silver, and that is also just half a belt import. Okay, I think that takes care of all of the ore. Of course, if we don't use this plate, then we will back up on other stuff, as well as with the cover, but we will just prioritize these over other stuff up here, I think. That should hopefully work. Good. Let's go grab a lot of furnaces and stuff. And maybe we can get rid of other machines. So we don't really need this anymore, at least. Let's store some belt and some inserters and a little bit of the nanobots. Get rid of that. And then grab whatever we need. So blast furnaces, induction furnaces, and casting machines. I think that is everything we need. We have the furnaces. And everything else. Good. And of course we need power. Fuel. Let's just run this here, where we know we need it. And this should really be the one going under. Good. Let's just help a little bit here. And we need to change the recipes, of course. I was just about to question why this isn't working. And copper plate. And then tin. And bait. Good. And then just the last silver bit. Good. And we have all of those done. Good. Where do we want these to go? How are we somehow going to go in here? We have a belt here. That we have planned. Tin needs to go here. Whoops. Whoops. And silver we don't know where we want yet, but just the next open spot, which is right next to the brass. Good. This is all filled up, but we have a space here. Oh, good, I think. Let's just let the robots do the job. Maybe I can do one of these. But I'm out of belt. Great. Why did I put any of that down then? Into the chest, I mean. And where even is my chest? It's down here. I would want these to actually go underground for all of this. This one might be the exception, but let's do it anyway. Same up here. Good. And we want input priority from the right here. This is copper. And we want input priority from that as well, not output though. Good. And here comes our silver. And we don't really know where that needs to go yet. Well, just on the bus to begin with at least. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.